Hello. So it's like 2-ish in the morning. Well, actually, it's 1:30. But um, so yeah, it's early in the morning. Well, late at night, early in the morning. I don't know. Either way. So I went to like college to check it out and make sure I like it. I got home and we found out that um my bird, who we've had for 12 years, passed away. And though he didn't, okay, let me tell you, this bird probably hated me, but I really do miss him. And it's going to be really tough because right now we got him, like, we're going to bury him tomorrow. My grandpa had like a glasses case, and my mom put his body in it, and we're going to bury him tomorrow. Let's see if I could show you where his cage used to be right now. It's where his little coffin is. Don't worry, I'm not showing you like a dead bird. You don't have to worry about that. I'm not that bad. I couldn't even look at him. So. Oh, there's my grandma's massage chair. You see that? The little black case there? Yeah, it's Johnny's grave. So, well, it's coffin. Grave is like in the ground, but, so, yeah. Oh, I look so pale on webcam. Okay, so my point, kind of, on this whole little webcam thing is that I'm trying really hard not to cry right now. Death is something that I've been exposed to very much, mostly recently. I have a friend and her friend, actually two friends who know each other, and they had a friend that recently committed suicide like 3 days ago. This is very hard time for both of them, and it had me very upset last night because the group, the Facebook that was made for her, rest in peace, and her name, I was looking through it, and every like 10 minutes someone wrote something for her, and it just, you see a girl's picture, and when you hear like, oh, someone like killed himself or whatever, or just like, well, whatever's disrespectful, but you know what I mean, like someone killed themselves, then you're like, oh, that's really sad, and like you do feel bad, but when you like see a picture of that person, like you're putting a face to the act, and that's the hard part, and that's where you're like, oh my god, this person's really dead, and I don't know them, but they're dead, and like that's scary, and life just is terrifying, and honestly, I'm more scared of life than I am of death. Like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of scary to know one day you might be walking the street and then like you die randomly, or one day you just go to sleep and you don't wake up, or anything. Like, I mean, I could like go outside tomorrow and randomly just die. Like, it's very scary, and I mean, I don't really know. And I don't know, it's just really scary. But life, it's like, what's gonna come at you tomorrow? Like, what's gonna make you stronger or weaker? And I had this thing with somebody to where I've mentioned this a few times, they really betrayed my trust. But the thing is, like, they lied to me. But, like, if you lie to me, just admit you lied. I had a problem where I lied a lot. And, yeah. Eventually, I mean, I got over it and I grew up. And if I lie, I'm like, look, I lied. I made a mistake and I'm paying the price. I'm not scared to pay that price. And, but like, if I do that, I'm gonna own up to it. This person never owned up to it. It's actually still going on. And it's not a fun thing. And they try to make me feel as if I'm a bad person. I'm ugly, I'm stupid. The only college I got into accepts anybody that applies, which actually isn't true. Yeah, okay, I'm not as gorgeous like my friend, like Rage, but I am not like crazy hideous. I'm slowly getting used to my face. Very slowly. I do like my hair though. So it's a step. But like I'm so used to like letting people down. Like this kid that I had told you guys about somewhat recently, that he helped me and I scared him off and I haven't talked to him since. And I'm not gonna tell him that ever. And yeah, it hurt my feelings, but I know it's my own fault and I don't blame him. He did help me as much as he could possibly help me. And I wish there was more he could do, but he can't. So. But, sometimes I look around and I really do think that maybe it would be better off if I weren't here. Would the barn be different if I wasn't there, and would school be any different? I like this guy, I've mentioned him a lot, and he is beautiful, he's so adorable, and I don't have a a chance in hell, fail life. I do not have a chance with him at all. And I don't know. That's just how it is, and it's not a fun thing. Looking at someone and saying, "Oh my God, you're so gorgeous," but I don't have a chance with you. And I've known him, well, I've known of him for a long time, like 3 years-ish. He's never really done anything directly bad to me. I mean, a few times he made me feel like, ugh. But I don't think he directly intended it. And the kid does look at me like he's worried about me sometimes, and let me tell you, I'm always worried about this kid because I know something is up and I don't know what it is. I don't know, I get a really bad feeling, and usually when I get bad feelings, I know. And they come true, you know? But unfortunately, I know I have to get out and leave my town and go off to college, and I'm gonna remember him. I'm never gonna forget him. But I knew then I didn't have a chance. I'm gonna have to know in the future. I know I make very little sense right now. My brain's kind of scrambled. I'm thinking about a lot at once, and it's kind of crazy. But, I mean, things happen. It's really sad. But I swear to God, God's pushing him on me. Because if I go somewhere, like, not really out. I mean, I've seen him at the supermarket, like, once or twice, because he lives near me, apparently. But I was walking, no. Yeah, I was walking to one of my classes, and I mean, I normally go the same route. I kind of walked to clear my head. I went down this one hallway and like around. I passed him about 3 times, and I think we were both kind of like, "What the hell? Why am I seeing you so much right now?" And I mean, like, I mean, I see him, like, really often on some days and, like, not at all on others. It's really sad. And my friend Josh, like, he, one day me and Josh were walking together, and I think he might have mistaken that as, like, we're more than friends, but we're not. And then on Thursday, I was walking with Josh and his girlfriend, who's actually really nice, but I don't really think she likes me. I don't know. We're walking together, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you a code word when I see him. And Josh is kind of oblivious, and he's like, okay. Wasn't paying attention. My code word is like ostrich. I don't know why. It's like the first word that popped into my head. Why ostrich? I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking about ostriches. But so I saw him. I was like, ostrich, and I whacked him in the back. And he whirls like a circle. I was like, wow, that was completely nonchalant. Like, really? But I mean, I love the kid though. He's great. And we end up. I thought he looked at the wrong kid. Sorry, yawning. But apparently he looked at the right one. So it was pretty funny though. And it was just like, I whacked him so hard, I felt so bad. And he's like, you're fine. But, you know, he's fine, his back isn't killing him. And I'm going to college now, like, not like yet, but like, I went to college to check it out. And I know a kid that's also going from my town, which is pretty awesome. I'm so happy I know somebody. And he, the boy that I know, trying to think, he's like a really awesome kid, you know, like he's so nice. And people make fun of him for different reasons, and I don't really think it's right. So I try to be nice to him. The person that's lying to me, it's still going on. He, she, it. A long story behind that. But let's just say it. Yeah, I thought it's a long story. I'm just gonna go with them. They, them, whatever. They I said, oh yeah, I know someone's also going to the same school. And they're like, oh, I heard you could just get any GPA and you just get in there. It's like, you're going to a freaking community college. Shut up. And at least I'm getting away. And then they're like, oh, who else is going? And I was like, oh, and I gave him his name. I'm like, that weird kid? And I'm like, don't say that. And they called him a word that's really derogatory, and I flipped to shit. And I mean, I don't really like people saying other things, like bad things to people. I don't think it's right. So yeah. And the kid ended up getting really badly picked on like 2 years ago. That's horrible, you know? Like, really bad. And so I'm not adding to that. I'm not making him feel crappy again. So I was his friend. I let him stick with me. And it was actually good. We both know somebody now, so it's all good. Anyway, should get to bed now. So I'll see everyone, well, won't really see you, but I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to make a video from last Tuesday of Maddie and I, because I got to ride her again, and I love her, and she's so good. She was such a perfect pony, like, she was amazing. So proud of her. We got a random flying lead change. I asked her, but I didn't know she got it. She's really out of shape. But yeah, and Junior Olympics, which is like this big jumper show, I'm riding Moon. But the best part, Jumper is fast and has sharp turns. Moon is slow and has no idea how to turn. This is gonna be really interesting. He's actually his turns aren't that bad, but he is pretty slow. But like, we're split into teams, and we actually have a really cute theme going on, and you know, each team has a theme. So yeah, I'm really liking the team so far. I'm with two girls that are younger than me, but they're pretty cool kids. And one of the girls has Maddie, and the other has Whiskey, and I've shown both of them on here. Both of the horses. So, we have a pretty good team going, but they're supposed to, like, match up in color, and we have a bay, and a black. Like, I'm gonna be in the middle, which is, like, the kiss of death. But, yeah. So, if I don't die falling off in jumpers, I'm gonna die getting kicked in the middle of two kicking horses. So, yeah. Alright. I'm running out of time. Good night.